are 8 places you must go shopping at when you visit London. And we're gonna go from most affordable to most luxurious and expensive right at the end. First, let's do a try on haul. I spent all my money on food, so I mean, you guys can watch those videos, but I didn't buy anything when I was in London. But here we go with the list. Number 1 are markets. London is filled with all types of different markets, and the ones I went to were Borough, Spitalfield, and Upmarket. Borough I went to, and it was more of a food market. Tons of different stalls with a variety of foods. And when I was there, I got the best sausage roll in the world. It was big, it was juicy, the pastry on the outside was flaky. You guys gotta watch that video and check out all the different foods I ate when I was in London. You have Spitalfield and Upmarket, both of which are like a combination. There's a little bit of food, there's vendors, there's mom and pop shops selling all types of knickknacks, clothing. They sell just about everything. These markets are so fun to go to. They're just filled with variety, and you never know what you might find there that will be a cool souvenir. It'll be a little bit more unique. Number 2 is Carnaby Street. This is an area right beside Piccadilly and Oxford Circus. And its network of streets is filled with over 100 different international and British brands. The area is also filled with restaurants, bars, and cafes. So if you're tired from doing all that shopping, you can sit down and have a nice meal, have a nice drink before you get on your way to do more shopping. Number 3, I already kind of mentioned Piccadilly and Oxford Circus. And right in between these 2 stations is this long curved road called Regent Street. This is one of the most well-known tourist areas for shopping. It's filled with all of your big box name brands. So you'll see Nike, Adidas, Gymshark, Tommy Hilfiger, some smaller boutiques. You'll also see a bit of luxury brands like Burberry, Prada, and there's a really nice mix of stores here. And along this very street is where you'll find Hamleys. This is one of the largest toy stores in the entire world. It's been around for over 260 years. That's a very long time. And this is a 5-story toy shop. Just imagine the variety and all the different things that you can buy here. And if you're looking for a great souvenir, the famous Paddington Bear, it has its own corner filled with tons of different Paddington Bears. Number 4 is Fortnum Mason. And this isn't really clothing, but it is great souvenir shopping for some classic British biscuits, or as the rest of the world calls it, cookies. This brand has been around for over 300 years, and their flagship store is beautiful. They have a giant peacock on the outside, and you can't miss it. It stands out from the rest of the buildings. I, on the other hand, went to the location at the Royal Exchange. This one not only had the shop with the biscuits, but it also had a cafe/restaurant. And this location specifically was named one of London's most Instagrammable restaurants. So you can go there, enjoy some biscuits and tea, maybe a bit of food, and take a really nice Instagrammable picture. Number 5, and we're really going up the price points here. This is Selfridges. This is a huge department store that's been open for over 100 years. This building is especially beautiful on the outside, especially at nighttime when all the lights are lit up. The experience of shopping inside is fantastic. There's everything that you could find there. They're selling clothes, they're selling food, electronics, kitchenware, anything you can think of, they probably have a department to sell it. But for the most part, what you're gonna find here is slightly more upscale shopping. You'll have some higher end labels here, but just walking around this department store is already so much fun because the place is laid out and done up so nicely. Number 6, another department store, but even bigger than Selfridges. This is Harrods. Been open for over 175 years. This is a 7th-floor luxury department store. So you'll find some of the top brands here. Ultra luxury European fashion houses. And even the decoration on the inside is a little bit more interesting. The middle where the stairs and escalators are almost look like decorations from inside of an Egyptian palace. And the overall experience, everything is spread out, very well organized. It's a very luxurious shopping experience. And right inside Harrods also is a number of restaurants, which includes Gordon Ramsay's burger, which I reviewed too. So go click that video right after this. And don't underestimate the size of Harrods and Selfridges. They're both massive and can take you hours to completely walk through. One of the places I especially loved about Harrods was their food hall. There's an entire area just for sweets. and another one for savory and already prepared foods. The basement floor has some souvenirs and other small like stationaries and things like that, and you can more easily take home as a souvenir. Now number 7, we're going up the scales again. This is Bond Street. Yes, almost like James Bond Street. This street is split into 2. There's an old and a new Bond Street, but no matter which side you go, it's luxury shopping, including high-end watches and jewelry. This entire strip is just for those luxury brands, and is known to be some of the most expensive real estate when it comes to retail shops. This is a really beautiful strip to walk through, especially during Christmas time where it's very festive and the lights are done up so beautifully. Just looking at some pictures of it, you're gonna be amazed walking down that strip, especially during that holiday season. Number 8. The most expensive shopping you could do in London is on Savile Row. This strip is known for their bespoke suits and clothing. These are some of the finest tailors in the entire world. And you can get a bespoke suit made by one of them for the small price of at least 4,000 quid. And if you're that one lucky person watching this video that can afford that, lucky you. I hope you have a great experience shopping there, because I don't think I'll ever get the chance myself. And I'm super jealous because I hear their suits are amazing. These are all the shopping areas that I visited when I was in London. And you might be asking, if the shopping was so good in London, why didn't I get anything? Well, here's one thing you have to realize about London. Things are a little bit more expensive, especially with their VAT. So their value added tax adds an extra 20% on everything you buy. And they don't do tax refunds like they used to. A lot of other countries do it. If you're a foreigner buying things there, they'll give you back the tax. But no longer in Britain are you allowed to get a tax refund. So it makes shopping certain items quite expensive. And realistically, I spent a lot of money eating and getting some food content for you guys. So smash that like button if you thought this video was helpful, and subscribe so we can hit that 1,000 mark. Let's get on this YouTube journey together, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.